Manual API setup? Hours of wrestling with endpoints and keys? Yeah, that's officially dead. Replit just dropped an update that lets you build AI apps with over 300 models instantly. No API keys, no configuration nightmare, just you, your idea, and a prompt. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how I built a full business tool for procurement teams in under 15 minutes using nothing but natural language. This is wild. Hey, I'm the digital avatar of Joseph, and today we're diving into something that's going to completely change how you see this topic. Let's get into it. Let me paint you a picture of the old way. You want to build an AI app. First, you sign up for OpenAI, copy your API key, store it somewhere secure, write the code to call their endpoint, handle authentication, deal with rate limits. Then maybe you want to add another model for a different feature. Sign up again. Another API key, more configuration, more code. It's exhausting. Now, you open Replit. You type what you want. The agent scaffolds your entire application. Front end, back end, database, AI integration, everything. It's like going from riding a horse to teleporting. With Replit's update, that timeline collapses from weeks to minutes. Non-technical teams can now build the tools they actually need without waiting for IT or hiring expensive contractors. Operations teams don't need to be full-stack devs anymore. They just need to know what problem they're solving. So let me show you exactly what I built. I created a procurement expense management system, a modern web app built with React on the front end, and Node.js on the back end. This is the exact kind of internal tool companies pay thousands of dollars to build, and I did it with one prompt. Here's what I told Replit. Make me a business tool for procurement teams that helps automate expense reporting and approvals. Include customizable reporting dashboards. That's it, 30 words. The agent immediately started working. First phase was designing the core structure. It figured out what pages I needed, what components to build, what the user flows should look like. It understood I needed a dashboard, an expense submission form, an approval system, and reporting capabilities, all from that simple prompt. Then it moved into building functionality. This is where it gets interesting. The agent didn't just create empty placeholder screens, it built actual working features, real data visualization, real form validation, real business logic. Let me walk you through what it created. First up is the dashboard. This is what you see when you open the app. At the top, you've got 4 key metrics. Total expenses with a percentage change versus last month. Pending approval with its own percentage change. Approved this month showing the trend. And average processing time showing how fast expenses are getting processed. Below that, there's a monthly spending trend chart. You can see expense patterns over several months. The line graph shows spending fluctuations over time. There's peaks and valleys. You can spot trends immediately. Then there's spending by category. Travel expenses, meals, office supplies, software, equipment. You can see where the money's going at a glance, and at the bottom, recent activity. Recent expense submissions with names, dates, amounts, categories, and merchants. Each entry shows the submitter, date, amount, category, status, and merchant. This dashboard gives managers complete visibility into expense activity without digging through spreadsheets. Everything's visual, everything's current, everything's actionable. Next feature is Submit Expense. This is where employees create new expense reports. There's a date picker, a category dropdown, a field for merchant or vendor name, a receipt upload area that accepts PDFs, PNGs, and JPGs up to 10 megabytes. You can drag and drop files or click to browse, but here's what makes it powerful. There's an itemization section. You can add multiple line items to one expense report. Each item can have its own description and amount. The total calculates automatically. And there's an additional notes field for context. This level of detail makes expense tracking way more accurate. Finance teams love this because they can see exactly what was purchased. Managers love it because they can approve or reject with full information. No more back and forth emails asking for clarification. Third feature is the approvals queue. This is where managers review pending expense reports. You see all submitted expenses waiting for approval with names, amounts, and merchants for each expense. Each expense card shows the submitter, date, amount, category, status, merchant, and description. And here's the key part. There are 3 buttons: view, approve, reject. Managers can take action right there. No separate workflow, no email chains, just click and done. You can also filter by category. If you only want to review travel expenses, filter for travel. If you want to see all pending software subscriptions, filter for software. This makes processing high volumes of expenses way faster. Fourth feature is reports. This is where the real analytical power comes in. At the top, you can select a time range, Last 30 days is the default, and there's an export button to download data. First visualization is spending by department, a bar chart showing engineering, sales, marketing, operations, and HR. You can compare departmental spending side by side, see who's over or under budget, identify patterns. Second visualization is spending trend over time, a line chart showing several months of data. You can see seasonal variations, you can spot anomalies, you can forecast future expenses based on historical data, and at the bottom, top expenses table, the highest expense submissions with submitter, merchant, category, date, and amount. You can see who's submitting the biggest expenses and for what. This reports feature turns raw expense data into business intelligence. You're not just tracking expenses, you're understanding spending patterns. You're making data-driven decisions. The whole app also has clean sidebar navigation. You can jump between dashboard, submit expense, approvals, and reports with one click, and it has dark mode support. The entire interface switches to a dark theme that's easier on the eyes and looks more modern. Here's what blows my mind about this whole thing. The agent understood business context. It knew that expense management needs metrics. It knew managers need approval workflows. It knew finance teams need reports. All of that domain knowledge got baked into the app automatically. I didn't have to explain the business logic. I just said what I needed, and it figured out the rest. This is the future of building software. You don't code anymore. You describe. You don't debug anymore. You refine. You don't deploy anymore. You ship. The technical barriers are gone. The only limit is how clearly you can articulate what you want to build. So here's what I want you to do. Go try Replit Agent right now. Think about one internal tool your team needs. Write a prompt describing it. Let the agent build it. See what happens. I guarantee you'll be surprised at how fast and how good the results are. And if you want to automate your entire sales process and stop manually handling every single lead, visit logicbuilder.ai. We help entrepreneurs build and manage automated AI systems that turn conversations into clients. No more missed follow-ups, no more lost opportunities, just AI working around the clock to close deals while you focus on growing your business. And if you got value from this video, do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. That's it. I'll see you in the next one.